Here we are again, yet another episode of the Outcast Podcast.
Oh, hello there.
What's happening?
He's
Tune
loud.
in Tokyo. Tune in
Who's
Tokyo.
loud?
Ooh, Tokyo. I like it.
Yep, what's up?
It is the whole crew. They're all here, and they're excited for yet another show.
I don't know about excited. We're here, though.
You're not excited,
No,
Tomcat?
I'm excited.
You were
I love
dancing.
It. I
before the show.
love
He
it.
was.
He was dancing.
I love it.
We saw it.
Yep.
This is where we get a white guy, a black guy, a brown guy. We get them together. We do a podcast, and we hash it out.
We do hash.
We're all good buddies. Sometimes it's hash. Sometimes it's other things.
Ooh.
There's a lot of
things.
stories to get to today. We've got a breaking news story. I don't know if it's breaking news though, because I thought this guy was already retired.
Yeah.
But we have
He's acted like it.
we have a senator who's retired. We have more Diddy news. Diddy do it? I don't know. We'll find out.
Oh, shit.
Also, we have a pastor in North Carolina that's blaming the women on why they're getting raped.
Is he really a pastor,
terrible.
though?
That's
Is he?
terrible.
Is he?
There is a Biden crime informant that admits to collusion with Russian intelligence.
That sucks.
Is he in this room?
And
Maybe.
your Baconator may cost more, depending on when Wendy's wants to hike the prices.
I just
Yeah,
like
it's
the
called
Dave Burger.
surge pricing,
They
folks.
still have that?
Get
the Dave
used to it
Burger?
because it's
I
coming.
don't know. I've been there. for a
Surge
while.
pricing. That's a good. You
That's-
knew that. You nailed that shit.
I
Good,
looked
good
it
job.
up. Well, I looked it up because
Do
I
you
was
eat
like, what
fast
is this
foods a
surge
lot?
pricing? Listen, they're saying that not to go on and on. Go ahead, Gentry. Sorry, I'll talk about it later.
No, I was hoping you were going to
Okay,
go on and
well,
on.
check it out. They're saying that the top 10 food like fast food places are all going to be by 25 having the surge pricing. And what it is at peak times of the day, it charges you more for your burger or your shake. So like Wendy's
like
is
you
doing
Shake
that.
with those fries.
So basically, if you go at peak times when most people go, and they figure it out now with the help of AI, thanks, charge you more. So you never know how much your burger is going to cost when you go. Maybe you only got $5. You
I'm
go
gonna
up there,
guess-
$7.95. Sorry,
I'm gonna guess it's gonna be breakfast, lunch,
Right.
and
And
dinner.
dinner
That's
time.
right.
So you got to go between.
They don't need AI
You
for
got
that.
to go
This
from
shit-
like you got
pretty
like
cut
that
dry.
sweet time between let's say
Yeah.
10:30 and 1:30.
That's the best time to
isn't
eat.
this
Yeah,
White
AI
Castle
shit
dinner.
supposed to make our lives better? I'm not sure that this
You don't
part
like it?
is.
Yeah, I told
No,
you, I
because
don't like
the
the
prices don't
AI.
need.
Yeah, I don't
Are
like it.
Are you in favor of prices just fluctuating like
I
that?
don't give a
No.
shit, dude. I
You
try
don't?
not to go out, man, as much as that.
Oh,
like,
You know, I don't
like
eat
that,
fast
it
food a lot
affects me.
either.
The
Yeah.
it doesn't affect me argument, huh?
No,
You do that
well,
with a lot of them.
No, not at all. Not at all.
Just
No,
kidding.
and I agree. They
You know
shouldn't
who's
be
gonna
able to
make a
do
killing,
that.
though? You know
Who?
who's gonna make a killing though? Chick-fil-A. Just watch, because everybody don't go to fast food burger joints, but everybody goes to Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A gonna kill it,
Well, I mean,
and they still ain't gonna be open on Sundays.
So McDonald's has the new Cosmics, and
What?
right.
what's
I
a
saw that.
cosmic?
it is a
It's a
spin-off.
restaurant.
It's a McDonald's spin-off.
It
and
is.
Their data is showing that the age group between like 18 and 30 is driving for miles to go to these Cosmics because they can tell all that now, which is insane. And the actual McDonald's, their shares are dropping off. Like the revenue of regular McDonald's is dropping. But these Cosmics are taking off.
and why is that? Are
They have different menu items. They're putting in like things like coffee drinks and things that young people like. Whereas if you tried to add that to the regular McDonald's kitchen, it would blow everything up. They
You can't even get a
your
regular
shit
fucking
would
burger.
never get done.
Right.
So they had to remake an entire
It
new
doesn't
spin-off
already.
that where they implement it. And
I like it.
Apparently they love it.
I like it.
Plus-
it
Well,
it
that's
sounds
clever.
good. Yeah.
That's clever.
Why not?
They'll have surge pricing, I'm sure, soon.
Oh, no doubt.
But
That's
damn,
probably
Wendy's.
That's probably gonna be a big thing with everybody. Unfortunately,
Yeah.
There's
Sucks.
no 99-cent menu anymore.
That's
you know what I'm
bullshit.
saying? Where'd
No more.
that
Where's
go?
the beef?
They're saying it
Right
could
in your
fluctuate
fan,
like
baby.
by a complete dollar, like a buck, which, I guess is not that big of a deal if you think about a dollar difference. But it could add up if you're buying 4 or 5 of those burgers. Next thing you know, your bill's $4 or $5 more. It's just
dude.
squeezing the little man even more.
It's
And
already
you-
expensive for a family of 4 or 5
Here-
to even eat at McDonald's. It's like going out to a restaurant.
And
It's
if the price goes up at the peak times, it should go down underneath what it normally was at the off times, but it won't. It'll go only to where it was before and up, but it'll never go down. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this is 2 a.m. Sure, you can get your.
And you really probably will never know, really, because the menu will be digital now. I think McDonald's has already gone to this where it used to be they had to go out there and change the little letters and the numbers on the menu. Now it's all digital. They can just change the price just by pushing a button.
It's true. So is the quality going to go up at these point in times as well?
No, I don't eat fast food. So
I doubt it.
I tell you what, though,
What
man,
the-
that's gonna be crazy as hell.
That's bullshit.
It's AI, I don't like it.
Hey, man, it's
Just
not
like
good for you
Google Gemini,
anyways.
just changing history.
It's not good for you anyway, so maybe we should stop eating it so much, America.
Yeah, see?
So what is Google Gemini? You wanted to talk about that on
Yeah,
the
what
show,
is that?
Tomcat. What is it?
Tell me.
Google Gemini is Google's new AI search engine, and they had kind of accidentally, or I don't know if they did it on purpose, programmed so much bias into it that it wouldn't show images of white people. And they rolled it out, and everyone was trying to search historical figures, and it was making all the presidents black. It was making Nazis black and Asian.
Do we have any pictures?
Wow.
We
That's fucked up.
Do we have any pictures?
yeah,
Oh,
here you
that's
go.
fucked up.
These are
They
these
shouldn't
are
do all that. I mean, what the hell is that?
Vikings right here, and it made the Vikings also black. These are Nazis, which are now you see Asian.
Or I
That's a
can't
black
see.
Nazi at the bottom. Not a lot of those.
So they're manipulating the search so that you only see
Yeah,
black people?
So what I'm
what
thinking
they're
is,
saying is they have programmed so much bias into it. Look and see, it made the presidents Asian and black. So
looks white.
they're saying that it programmed so
looks
much
white.
bias into it that it won't show white people. And then try this. They're saying this is another one that shows bias in Google.
looks white.
Try searching shoplifter, just shoplifter. That's it at the search bar, shoplifter, and it supposedly just shows only white people like for miles and miles and miles. There you go. See if we can find any other.
Come on, man.
I see all kinds of different people. I see black people.
All right. No, he's being
I
robbed.
see
He's
black
being
people.
robbed by the white person.
Her right there.
Oh, yeah, there's a black one.
You
yes,
know,
I see.
There's some.
Yep.
You can't
All right. Well, hey, we
Spanish
did
there.
that. Hey, look, we
Angle
did
that
that
I'm
live
not
in the
able to
fly,
see
and
Yeah,
they
over
were
there.
saying,
See, it's just propaganda, bro. Get out the bubble.
well,
People are just
that
crazy.
One, hey,
but
look,
you know,
we did
the
that
other
live
one,
on the
the other
fly.
one was funny too, though. I mean, but it's funny because it
Look,
did the
look,
Asian,
listen, the
like,
Gemini
that's
shit
hilarious.
did that. That's not,
Well, yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
I'm just
no,
saying, well,
100%.
people were doing this last
That's
week,
funny.
and Google pulled it back. They said it's
Okay.
they needed to be historically
Sure.
accurate because you just want the
Right.
shit to be accurate.
100%.
Sure.
Sure. I agree. That's funny though. That was hilarious though. That picture.
all of
of
a
the
sudden they
Asian
mad.
dude
They
looking
mad,
like Ben Franklin.
They mad. They freaking. Oh, we don't want this. It's not this.
They are
but
saying that
at the same
up
time,
to
they trying
50% of these new AI bots are programmed with anti-white bias, and that is a problem.
Well,
They
that's
need
kind
to
of like the same
chill
as
out.
taking like Black history and all this other stuff out of the history book. So Google just kind of like threw it back at you from what I just saw.
But the person who's doing it is like probably a white dude, and I think the so you know what I mean. So it's like just a white dude doing it to another white dude.
Smart.
all
ass.
this white on white
Yeah,
crime.
yeah, it's
man.
white on
What's
white
going
crime.
on?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta
We have
stop.
breaking news here
Stop
into the
that shit.
newsroom. I don't know if this is breaking because I thought this guy should have retired maybe 10 years ago.
Who you talking about?
At
Easy.
82, Mitch McConnell
Good lord.
has announced that he's stepping down as the Senate GOP leader. I didn't realize he was the
Hold
leader of the GOP.
He was.
His old ass, racist ass. Good, sit his old ass down. He ain't
Here's a
something
video
ain't right
of
from him.
when he
Look
paused,
at
froze.
him.
Let's see.
Let's have a moment.
Look at him. He just all that shit you did.
Peace
past
out.
Coming back from you.
That's how I felt when I left the garage 20 minutes ago.
When I hit that dab, boy, that's that dab
Hell
face,
yeah.
boy.
I put way too much in there, and I'm sorry, guys. I never do
Big
that.
dab.
That's all them people that you screwed over that passed on
I like
coming
that.
back to get you. And they see you.
You guys are dicks.
And
Well,
you see him. You like,
how dare
oh,
you make me
enjoy
laugh
it.
at that?
I honestly think that
Karma.
Republicans, some are as happy as Democrats to see Mitch McConnell go.
Well, he's
So,
older,
Thank you,
you
sir,
know.
for your service.
Sure.
See you later. And
Yeah,
he's a part of the
old
class
ass.
of politicians that have been in this business way too long. We need term limits. These people should not be in there until they freeze
like
up
that.
like that
I
and
like
short
that.
circuit.
I like that.
They should be
Term
in there
limits,
to
sure.
serve at the will of the people for just like 6 years. Get the hell out of there. Go back into public life. You don't make a career out of it. See you later.
I think a lot of
look,
people
term limits.
would enjoy
His
that.
ass look,
Would
his
really,
ass look like he did short
Yes.
circuit for real. Like
or
something
move
like,
up the ranks, you
like
know?
the battery popped out
going.
his back and he was just somebody trying to rush
Maybe
to
we'll
pop
get some
it
good
back in.
presidents.
Get
Yeah.
his old ass out of here. Get on.
That was funny.
Get out
Man,
here. Beat it.
man, he's 82
I
years
don't give a
old.
shit.
Like
He's a
that.
fucked
That
up
chin, boy. Look at that
I don't give a
chin.
shit. That motherfucker. Fuck him.
You guys are dicks.
Fuck him.
How
Get
dare
his
you
old
make
ass
me
out of
laugh
here.
at that?
If
Shout
you
out,
want
shout out to the van.
Beat it.
Shout out to the van. You guys are great with the
Yeah,
video.
that's funny.
if you want to talk like Mitch McConnell,
Yeah, so look at me.
just don't move here.
Motherfucker ain't been right.
Well, he's out of here
30
because he thinks maybe Trump might be coming back, so he is peace. A lot of the Republicans
Yeah.
are skedaddling. They don't want to
Yeah.
deal
They
with
ain't
it.
want no part of that shit.
Yeah,
Nobody does.
Trump train's coming.
I saw where Trump
gonna
won
die right where it sits.
Michigan, locked in Michigan and South Carolina as well. It wasn't that Nikki Haley's home state.
South
Yeah,
Carolina
South
was,
Carolina.
Yeah, man. So
Yeah, but you know what? It was 25% or however much it was that didn't vote for him. I think it was a little bit more than that, not by much, but that percentage that didn't vote for him to be talking all this shit about how he just gonna like blow her out. I mean, it was a blowout, but by a large margin. You know, like there are still people that within that party are like, "Fuck you." I'm
The
not voting for
Republican
you.
Party is definitely
The party of
split
Trump now.
because a lot of the Nikki
Yeah.
Haley voters say they won't vote for Donald Trump. But the Democratic Party is having its own problems because in Michigan they had the uncommitted vote for the people who were
Yeah.
protesting of the war in
Palestine.
Gaza.
Yeah,
Sure.
And
it's
so
true.
that they got like 15% of the vote. So he has problems too.
It's true.
Sure.
They
That's
both,
true. I saw that
but
this
definitely
morning.
there's a fracture in the Republican Party. Nikki Haley's hanging out, boy.
You know what? I mad respect to her, man, because she's a woman and she's got her point and she's out there and she's doing her thing and she's even losing financial support. But you know, God bless her heart. She's out there still doing her goddamn thing.
You know what? I think
Good
here's
for
why
her.
she's doing it. I
She's
think
like, we're taking it all the way to the ground.
Good for her,
She's
good for her.
Is
Do
like
it.
another type of petty because people. This is what I think about this. Why she's doing this? She's still sticking
She is
around
petty.
because she's
Yeah.
been,
Yeah, I love
she
it.
been
Yeah.
real
Don't
petty.
Hilarious.
She's
And I
a
love
woman.
it, though.
Come on.
I love it though because
Don't
what she's
make-
doing is sticking
Oh, no,
around.
That's not
to
right.
I
make-
think she
to-
should have got out a while ago because I think it's
Well,
bad for the party.
Well,
but
I
I
ain't
think
going that far.
No.
she is petty, and that's funny.
I think that's great that
because you
somebody
don't like the
else-
Republican Party. But I mean, I don't
But she's
exactly
been
love the
petty.
Republican Party, but I'm just saying I don't think she's doing him the front runner any service, and Donald Trump is
What
the
she's
front runner.
doing, what she's
He-
doing,
I
she's
just
doing
have
to
an
continue.
opinion.
She's
Sorry.
exposing his ass
as a
with
scene right
shit
now.
In
Yeah.
addition to all the other bullshit
Sure.
going on, so she's making him spend more money and more attention
right.
for her versus him putting all this attention on Biden, which helps Biden a lot because they gonna go at his ass finally, and she already exposing this shit, and it's gonna and plus all this other personal shit he got going on.
Right.
It's gonna be hard for him. Like if he win, it's gonna be a miracle, and
And some people
I
think
don't
that
see that.
some people think that she may be thinking that if he gets indicted, that she will be able to
She'll
move
be
in there.
there, yeah.
But her delegates will not go to her
Nah,
because
they
they will
won't.
not give them to her.
They'll
They
leave
got
that
a
world.
bunch of people to pick from. It'll probably be Ron DeSantis or
and he'll
somebody
lose.
else.
But he'll lose.
But they won't give them to
I
her.
feel
I
you.
know that.
You don't think?
No.
You don't. I mean,
No.
not even if she stays in and does her thing, and
'Cause-
she decides
because
to
I
make
think
like
people think that
Ron
she should have
DeSantis
got
her
out.
running
But they
mate
was-
or something like
but
that.
they
But
would-
why
They
though?
will really fracture that party because she the only one. She can stand out there and say, "I still stuck in it." Regardless,
Yeah,
'cause
I was here for the
stayed
party.
true
I
on my
played.
word.
You
And
know, I
what-
played the
And
game.
her other
She
play,
did.
and what her other play is, she's gonna run it back for president in 4 more years.
She should.
and she gonna probably get the nod because what she's doing right now. I'm telling you,
She has a base, but
her
I'm more with
pet- her-
Democrats and
That's
independents.
what I'm saying.
That's her base.
This her type
And
of
that
petty
Could help her.
is
win
great. I love
it
that
all.
shit. She being petty as fuck. I
Republicans
love that
need
shit.
to think
which
about
is
that.
funny, but it's obvious. But it's not, I don't think it's good for the front runner. Like,
Republicans need to think about
but
but
I think
just,
this whole
just
race
think about
is-
it.
is pretty
and
crazy.
I know you're a little
It's all-
biased and that's your guy. Whatever.
not to be.
That's cool. I
I try not
understand.
to be.
But think about this: if she's able to draw even a small portion of the Democratic Party and a big portion of the Independent and sweep the Republican Party,
Yeah,
she
she'll
can win the
She'll win.
presidency.
She'll win.
She can win.
She
Look
totally
at
can
this
win.
guy.
yeah, but she doesn't have. A lot of people don't think she has the policies that they want.
I don't think
I
she.
just have
I
an
think her
opinion. Or she
problem
won't
is-
go to bat for them.
I think she'll do what's
Or she's
right, what
part
she
of
thinks
the-
what's right for the country.
I don't think so.
Whether it's right or wrong, I mean,
her party, a big part, problem she's gonna have is how she personally identifies herself, because Nikki is not her real name.
It's not.
It's not. And
It's
she
not.
has never acknowledged
Her real name is
who-
Nick.
It's Nimrod
What the
or
hell? You're
something.
gonna break the mics
You
when you
know,
make that
and
noise.
her first name's Nimrod. And people have a problem with her
Sorry.
not acknowledging that she's from Indian descent and
soundbite
her
for you.
her upbringing, and then her saying that like there was no such thing as racism in the United States when her own parents and herself experienced that in South Carolina.
If I'll
so
say,
she's going to take
your shirt off, wave it
from
above your
that
head like a
shit.
helicopter.
I
No,
say
it's
if I
North
said it
Carolina.
once,
Oh.
I said it a million
It's close
times.
though.
If
North
your family can
Carolina.
run a 7-Eleven or a chain of them, you can run the country.
That's
God,
Biden
I
that
did
said
not
that.
Say that.
Oh,
All right. Well, speaking of people
I know I
who
heard of something.
Say that.
Nikki Haley goes by an alias.
I'm
our
kidding.
our next
It's a joke.
topic is another guy who goes. This is a guy who goes by many aliases. We've known him as Puff Daddy,
Ooh,
brother
Diddy.
Love,
Diddy.
Oh, yes.
Sean Combs.
Diddy.
Combs, yes.
Now we
Puff
just
Dad.
now,
Sean John.
now we lately have just been calling him. It looks like a piece of shit. Unfortunately,
Ooh.
Dang.
P Diddy in some more trouble.
Oh,
Serious.
shit.
Can we roll the tape on?
Roll that sweet bean footage.
That
New
beautiful
allegations of
beast.
sexual harassment and assault against Sean Diddy Combs. Rodney Lil Rod Jones, a producer
Lil.
of Combs' latest album, filed a lawsuit Monday. He alleges that Combs sexually harassed and assaulted him while he lived at several of Combs' homes.
Oh, that
also
rhymes.
alleges Combs forced him to
Spit
engage
that.
in
Spit them
unwelcome
bars.
acts with sex workers and that Combs and his staff engaged in, quote, serious illegal activity. He is seeking $30 million.
$30
An attorney
million.
for Combs said Jones, quote, reckless name dropping about events that are pure fiction and simply did not happen is nothing more than a transparent attempt to garner headlines.
Wow.
Wow.
P Diddy, how quickly he's fallen. He was one of the first hip hop guys to make $1 billion. had
Mogul.
$1 billion.
Yeah.
He had the Sean John line of clothing.
It was really
He's
dope.
black.
He also had the.
Oh, what?
Well, he is.
He also had, of course, the catalog of music that he had, the Bad Boy Entertainment. But he also got involved with a few of the liquors. Didn't he have Ciroc vodka?
He did. He did some kind of liquor.
Makes
Yeah,
him
it's a rock.
a billionaire, and now millions are being taken from him by all these allegations.
That
Yeah,
Dick
so
gets
some
in
of-
trouble
I
all
w-
the time,
I
man.
w- I was reading into some of these allegations. It says Jones claimed that some of the sex workers were given drinks laced with drugs at Combs' direction. On at least one occasion, according to the suit, Jones says he believes he was drugged as he woke up naked and disoriented in bed with Combs and 2 sex workers. Jones alleges he was forced to work in Combs' bathroom as the entrepreneur showered naked. When he voiced concern to Combs' chief of staff, it was dismissed as friendly horseplay, stating that those acts were Mr. Combs' way of showing that he likes you.
Nah, that boy.
By making him,
Nah,
would he
that-
perform in the
Diddy-
shower?
Diddy
Would he make
gay.
him rap while he was
Can't
taking
stop, won't stop
So
in your
here's the
booty
thing,
hole,
man.
boy.
Here's the thing.
I don't get it.
Diddy's doing all this stuff to not just come out like, dude, you're gay.
He also says
If you're
Jones,
gay, just be fucking gay.
Per-
Here's something. Go ahead.
per
go
the lawsuit, Jones alleges there was constant, unsolicited, and unauthorized groping and touching of his anus by Combs.
Oh boy.
His anus? Good Lord, like he shoved his
That's-
finger up
Jones-
his
Jones
ass?
alleges.
We going back there.
Like not butt cheeks, anus. Like there's a difference.
What does Cuba Gooding Jr. have to do with this story?
Well,
Because I saw
apparently-
his name is mentioned.
Yeah,
in
apparently
this.
he was in some shit one day. His,
Some horrible
Diddy's-
movies.
His freak off parties is what they call them.
Show me
freak
the
off parties.
ding-a-ling!
And a lot of
Show
times
me the
people were,
ding-a-ling!
I like it.
You having
I thought that was a drop.
male sex and whatnot. And this joke came out with DJ Academics. Excuse me, take it for what it's worth, but he's usually in on some shit. But he's allegedly Meek Mill and Usher had some sexual relations with Diddy in this 73-page lawsuit that Lil Rod, I think, is the one that just put out. And
With
so,
each other?
apparently, but it's a lot of shit. And
Apparently?
apparently Meek Mill is now on Twitter going at DJ Academics in like a really crazy way. So if you're on Twitter right now, you should definitely go see this because this is hot.
Well, if they're having consensual sex, who cares?
that's
but
what you get.
I guess
Right,
this this poor guy that was forced to like be in the bathroom after he took a big old dump and then is taking a shower and he's like, all right, come on here, record the vocals.
That's weird.
Force
Yeah,
him
yeah.
in.
Oh, I want to get the
I'm
bathroom
like, man,
ambiance.
Just touching his anus and shit. Get back to work.
Motherfucker, we got a processor for that.
Yeah, you better wait. You better,
Then that crosses the line. But I mean, if they're just having consensual sex, who cares?
yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you gay, be gay. Just don't be a download about it. Just
this
come
pro-
out
this
and
We're
say,
trying to rape
one
motherfuckers.
I'm not saying
Go
that
ahead.
they are.
This
but if
Producer
you are,
Lil,
just-
Lil Rod is claiming though that it was sexual assault. He's not saying that it was consensual.
No, he's saying he was. They were like
There was
he's
dick
saying
play.
in the
in the lawsuit that
they're like
Meek Mill
grooming
and
him.
Usher and all
They were
them
grooming
having,
like
having sex with
Diddy was like grooming him
them
for his
and shit
buddies,
like that.
whoever the hell that is.
Yeah.
Well,
Wow. It just keeps getting weirder and weirder with Diddy.
right?
Well, you go back to his old bodyguard Gene Deal when he was saying that when Diddy was in a hotel room with Ja Rule and 2 chicks or whatnot, and he was saying all kind of freaking parties they used to have back in the day. So, hey, where the smoke is fire, yo.
My penis?
Not in those parties. I did not leave my penis in any of those parties.
Don't say that about Ja Rule.
Hey.
All right, let's move on to our next topic. This Diddy thing is a disaster, and hopefully soon enough he'll go down. I mean, when you got $1 billion,
Oh, not.
From
Bad
what we
verbiage.
understand, he already did. Yeah.
He's been going
People
down.
watching this right now, like
problem.
he's going
That's
down
why we're
many
here,
times.
yeah.
We have no idea. Yeah, Diddy do it, all right. He did
Stop
it.
going down.
he can't
what they
stop
say.
and he won't stop. So,
Ouch. Take
All right.
that. Take that.
Take
all right,
that.
our next topic. This out of the New York Post.
Take that.
Sometimes these pastors can be the most entertaining.
Good Lord.
Oh, God.
You never know what they're going to talk about.
They don't either.
This is a pastor from North Carolina.
Bro, take your shirt off, wave it
Let's-
around your head like a helicopter.
Look at him.
Roll the tape.
We got it right that
You
time.
find more women go in those places with shorts than you will women with pants and dresses put together.
Shorts.
Oh,
If you got time, try it.
Try it.
Have your boy go up there and try it. Just watch for him. Have your girl go up there and watch for him.
What are we watching
know,
for?
exactly. What?
I used to say this.
Say it.
You know, I haven't said this in a long time. You ready?
Spit it out, buddy.
I said, if you dress like that and you get raped and I'm on the jury, he's going to go free.
Oh, you're not supposed to
shit.
say
You
that,
don't
pal.
like, do you?
That's why you haven't said it in a while.
I'm right, though. Zoom in on that. I can't help you like I'm right.
God damn.
No,
you
you're not
motherfucker,
right.
you.
No,
You're
He's
an
not
asshole.
right.
Get his old ass.
What the
Go sit your-
fuck is he talking
He need to
about?
go-
no, he's not right. And let me say this.
Wait.
That comes, as we're talking about this, the country this week has been reeling after the death of 22-year-old Athens, Georgia, nursing student Laken Hope Riley.
Oh, yeah,
I heard about
that's
She
that.
got
right.
killed, right?
By an illegal.
By an illegal immigrant, unfortunately. 22-year-old Jose Antonio Ibarra badly disfigured her body. It was found by a lake
Asshole.
near the Georgia campus there, and that sucks. So this guy's a dick for saying that because
Yeah.
people
He's fucked up.
women are terrified
Yeah.
in this country. They're like, oh, what do I got to wear to
You know
go
what I
out?
wish?
No.
I wish somebody would have stood up in that fucking church and would have said, "How about if he was black?"
What does,
He
that,
would-
what does that have to do
Who?
with the story?
What?
He's
I'm
black.
just saying he would have been like,
he need
no,
to
he's
sit
probably
his old
guilty
ass
then.
down. Sit
He's
his
probably guilty
old
then.
Ass down.
I guarantee you, dude.
That's
Yeah,
what he
that's
needs
some.
to do.
That's some.
Park it,
My
old
point
punk.
is that that's some old ass,
Good old
good
boy
old
shit.
boy thinking fucking bullshit.
Women
like-
can't wear shorts, is what
Well,
he's
yeah,
saying.
right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Women can dress however the fuck
But
they
think
want.
about-
Men need to control themselves. That's what it is. You need some goddamn self-control, motherfucker. Like,
Are
how
you
about
saying
that?
that about old Ramo or young Ramo?
I'm saying that about everybody, even me now.
true.
Like, we
Well,
got to
they
have control of ourselves.
And
like,
and
we can't put how we feel on them. Like, that's on us. Like,
Now,
said
what
that
about
he
control
controlled
now,
us,
Ramo? What about this? When the girl at
Now,
the
Rainbow
gym,
now.
the
Yeah,
girl
see,
at
I
the
don't be
gym
liking that
wears
shit,
the little tight shorts,
Yeah.
and has her boobs hanging out, and she's like bending over in front of all the
that
guys.
shit ain't cool, dog.
Then she
I don't
gets
wanna be taught.
upset when all the guys are looking at her. What about? And I'm not
Well-
saying they need to be raped.
No, hell
But
no.
these-
Hell no.
what
these
I'm
women,
saying,
these women
Not
though,
what you're saying.
I'm not saying
no,
that.
no. What I'm saying is there's a difference between a woman that's going somewhere to get attention and a woman that's going
They
there
all
to
trying to
be
get attention.
to
Sure.
get
What
to
you talking
work
about?
out and do it. No, I don't believe
Imagine
that
if
shit.
you worked
Just
out and you
because
got- you looked
want
all good
to
and you
give
went
her
out and-
attention
Uh-oh, this
doesn't
sounds
mean
good.
she's looking for anybody's
Oh,
fucking
bullshit.
attention. She may
Bullshit.
already have somebody's attention. That's just how their fucking style and shit that they wear is. Like a lot of their shit is made. Yeah, definitely. Sure.
Wait a minute.
I mean,
Wait a minute.
we're talking about like the way they
Off
dress
the
in the
rails.
gym and stuff.
Man,
Like, it's
yeah,
just,
because
it's-
nobody listen. When
it's
I'm
Imagine
very,
if-
it's
imagine
very
if
form
you went
fitting.
out,
If she,
you
if
had
she's
to worry
thick
about
as
going
fuck,
out dressed,
yeah,
and
that's
or
gonna
a
look.
Everybody
ton
can't
of
talk
women
at
would
once.
come and
Thank
beat
you.
your ass.
So what?
Imagine if you had to worry about going out, or women would come and like attack you,
And be,
and you had to worry about what you were wearing,
No, man,
and you got yourself looking all nice,
That's
and you went
stupid.
outside, and some woman
That's-
came and like attacked you and beat you
That's,
up, and you were
that's
afraid to go
caveman.
outside.
That's caveman.
That's
I
what's
ain't talking
happening to
about-
them.
I ain't
That's
talking
caveman
about-
mentality.
I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about at the damn gym. I agree on everything else y'all talking about. I'm just talking about the gym.
There's a difference between
don't
somebody looking
see,
for the attention.
You don't go to the gym. See, like the gym I go to, chicks, and I mean, it's good to look at, but it's
Rainbow.
also
Compton.
at the same time, it's like, yo, like, I don't need to see your camel toe while I'm on the bench press.
What the fuck did this
You see what I'm saying? Like, if you're going to have your titties out, please put a T-shirt
As far back
on
as I
over
can
there to
remember,
something.
I always wanted to
You
be a
dig?
No, how about you
Like-
control yourself and don't watch what the fuck she's doing?
Dude, there are mirrors everywhere. It's a gym. If you
Okay,
go,
so
if you go
focus on
sometimes,
your
you will see 'em.
workout and quit trying to be a goddamn pervert.
Are you
It is
creeping in the
pervert.
gym?
He is, obviously.
No, it's.
Oh, no, it sounds like to me like you're
It
totally
sound
being
like
a goddamn
Listen,
creep.
it sounds like to me none of y'all has been to the damn gym because if you
I
had been to the
know.
gym,
I've
you
been to a
would
lot
know.
of places that
Gentry
I know
goes to the gym
that-
every morning.
that
Gentry,
I
are
can-
you creeping at the
Yo,
gym?
Yeah, where I can keep my eyes on
Gentry
my
knows what I'm
goddamn
talking
self.
about when you go
Oh,
to
it
the gym.
sounds like it.
I
Rainbow
try
is-
not to look.
Yeah, you try not to look, but you
He's
look.
creeping.
Trying and succeeding are two different things.
What? Here's
He
the
didn't
thing.
say, "I don't look." He
Here's
said,
the thing.
I try not to
Here's
look,
the
which
thing.
means
Okay,
he
that's
does.
fine. That's fine. If that's what it is,
And it ain't creepy.
you look. You know it's creepy as fuck, and you look. That's fine, but that's not her problem. That's your
wait a
fucking
minute.
problem.
Wait a minute.
That's
Okay,
not
so
on
hold on.
her.
So
Rainbow,
let's
you don't look?
Because
Let's backtrack
trust me,
this.
I
Wait,
know
let's
you,
backtrack this.
and I know
Backtrack.
me, and whether she was wearing a goddamn tutu or freaking goddamn
I ain't looking at no
covers
chick in no
on her
damn tutu
nipples,
in the gym.
we'd still be checking that motherfucker
I would
out. If
not be
she's
checking
fine
out
as
a
hell,
chick in a tutu.
don't
I'd be
blame
like, that
her.
chick got on a
It's your
tutu.
fault.
Okay,
Control
where you
yourself,
going?
you
No,
caveman.
No, but, okay, man,
Shouldn't you be at a water buffalo meeting?
So you saying when women come to the gym and they looking at us as men, and you don't think they ain't be there checking us out? That ain't creepy.
I don't think they are,
Oh,
unfortunately.
bullshit.
You wish they are.
Yeah, they
That's
are.
in your
Yeah, they
mind.
are.
That's
It ain't
in your
my
mind,
It's
bro.
a thing that I know, bro.
They can be
God.
stalkerish though. If a woman,
okay,
if a woman gets like
Case-
that, she's like a
You
stalker.
ain't been
Case
to the
in
gym-
point.
You ain't been to the gym lately and had somebody check you out.
He clearly hasn't been to the gym lately. We can tell.
Well,
We can
yeah,
tell.
100%.
There are signs.
Yeah. You
Sorry.
can just ask me.
Trying to
Yeah.
tell me. I say it all the time.
Okay,
Come on,
Dick.
calm down, Tomcat.
Yeah, thank you. Whoever dropped that one. Calm down. This ain't your stand-up show, bitch.
All right, ladies, just be a little easier on us in the gym. You don't have to show up at the gym
Yeah,
with
'cause
your yoga pants all the way up so we see your moose knuckle.
Because men are perverts and we can't handle it.
No bullshit.
We're
Speak for
children.
yourself.
Gotta have them ribs. And pussy too.
That, yeah,
No soda, no pussy, no McDonald's.
that's what you live by.
All right, let's
That's
move.
the code.
Yeah, to 97 was it?
Dry balls McGee 2024.
Let's move on to our next topic.
Sound like
If we could roll the tape, but we have a tape here where NATO is telling civilians
Oh,
to
shit.
prepare for conflict.
I know kung fu.
We've already got
karate.
Ukraine fighting with Russia. We've got Hamas and Israel. We have Iran, who supposedly is ready to shove it up as many people's asses as they can.
They're dicks.
Yeah, they're dicks.
And Syria, it seems like there's always a bomb or two in Syria.
Yeah.
But
That's what they do.
here's a clip of NATO telling us civilians that we better prepare for conflict.
Not us.
You need to
Roll
have
it.
water, you need to have a radio on batteries, and you need to have a flashlight.
Man,
on-
we gotta
on
have that
batteries
for a
to make sure
hurricane.
that
No
you can
shit,
survive
yeah.
the
What you talking
first
about, buddy?
36 hours.
Yeah,
It's
coming up
hurricane
like that.
preparedness.
Would you listen
Simple
to the
things.
guy?
But it starts
He's
there.
warning us.
The realization
Terrified.
that not everything is plannable, not everything is going to be hunky-dory in the next 20 years.
Hell no.
I'm not saying it is going wrong tomorrow,
But maybe the next day.
but we have to realize it's not a given that we are in peace.
Yes, I
And
think
that's
we
why
know
we have
that.
the plans. That's why we are preparing for a conflict with Russia and the terror groups, if it comes to it. If they attack us,
Good.
we're not seeking any conflict. But if they attack us, we have to be ready.
Sure.
That was a really high pitched good. Good.
Okay, I mean, I get what he's saying. I mean, that's
I hope they are ready. Shit.
some stuff.
They better be, goddamn it.
Because they're coming for
Yeah,
some
you know how
shit,
much money we
for
put into
sure.
that shit?
Yeah, we went over and
Those
started
people
all
are
kind of shit.
those people are going to attack us no matter what. So they better be ready. I mean, we better be ready. Fucking
Tomcat, are you concerned with our border and the fact that tens of thousands of illegals are coming
millions,
across?
9 million gentry,
Well, that's over the course of time.
3
Yeah.
years, 3 years.
No,
We got
that's it.
two
Trust
borders,
me.
you know?
9 million. It's
There
probably
was
more.
more in one day, and dude, this has been an issue that's been going
Anyways,
on for a long
yes, I'm
time. So
concerned
let's
that
not try to act
Most
like
of
it's
them are
fucking
Chinese nationals
current.
right now.
They are. They
and
are.
it's creepy.
I heard
and they're
that.
military
I
age
heard
men.
that. I heard
so it's
that.
creepy. Like
I heard
what?
that.
What did they, pull some crazy ass October 7th type shit that they did in Israel Here, attack us, attack
Give
EDC. Go after
the president
Next thing
the
you know, you're
power he
raving at
needs to
EDC.
shut it down. He's been saying it.
They did.
They won't give it to him.
Just vote.
They said not to.
They had a big proposal for the border.
He was
going to
shut that shit down, and they
he
said
has
no.
the powers to shut it down.
No,
he
he
has
doesn't.
all the powers he needs.
He's done
Let me tell you.
everything
Let me
he
just
can.
talk real quick. Well,
Sure.
don't talk over me. Let me just say this.
Go ahead. Well, because I was talking first, but go ahead.
I'm talking. Go ahead.
No,
Then
you're
I'll
first.
talk.
No, I was going to say, according to his camp and a lot of news sources and things that I've heard, he's done a lot of things and has tried to do more things, but he's exhausted all his avenues that as a president, without any more approval or rule of law, I guess, or whatever it is, he can't do much more about it than what's being done, the laws that are in place.
Stay away from the crack.
And I feel like that is not true because he has all the executive orders he needs. He could put back Remain in Mexico policy. They could build the wall back. That would keep people out. And if they would have passed the legislation that just went through, that would have hindered if Trump got in or another person that got in that wanted to fix the border. They would have been limited to letting like 5,000 people a day in. It was. But right now, Joe Biden can shut it down unilaterally for any reason. He has the authority to do that. If he passed that new legislation, that would be the latest legislation on the books. It would get rid of some of the powers he already has. He could close the border unilaterally right now. Executive order. Duka, put everything back that he did that was Trump era policy. That would close the border. Every year this past 3 years, the border crossings have been higher than the last. He's broke his record every single year.
Yeah, but from what I understand, there were plenty of days and even years where there were more coming in other presidencies.
And the northern border is up 240% too.
Well,
Northern border.
They're bringing all the good weed.
That's why I was like, you know, everybody focus on the southern border. I'm like,
it's been happening for many a presidents, dude.
I'm like,
many a presidents.
I know the Canadians are like, thank
the
God.
problem with the southern border is
not
listen, let me address that. The cartels. The cartels are not operating. Well, I'm sure they probably are. Up in Canada, the Canadian the border is kind of neutral. The southern border with Mexico is hostile. The cartels run it. They're trafficking all those people. All those people that come through, they pay the coyotes. They pay the cartels.
Okay. But here's the thing. There may be some, but I imagine a huge percentage of the people that are coming here are probably coming for a better life.
I'm not saying they're not. I'm not saying they're not.
So it's really hard to say.
We just need to know who they are.
No, 100%, and it needs to be fixed. I'm not saying
and if they break our laws, they got to go back. Right now, they're hiding in these sanctuary cities and they're not taking it back.
100%.
And that's how this girl got killed.
But to sit here and discount what's going on at the northern border as well.
I didn't. I mentioned the northern border.
No, you did. And I'm just saying, like, to say, well, it's not as risky because of this or that.
Well, the
we
cartels
don't know. We don't know.
Cartels control the border.
If you don't think Canada got their own shit going on or that other operations,
the Rocky Mountain Police
operate in fucking Canada.
Canada
You're crazy,
is amazing, by the way.
Canada's got a lot of shit going on,
Gangsters
bro.
in Canada.
Well, they probably
Drake's up there running the game.
I'm sure there's all kind
Justin
of
Bieber. I'm just fucking with you.
I'm sure
great syrup.
All
They do have
countries
great
have
syrup.
organized crime in some form or fashion.
What's that all about? They come down.
Yeah.
Get
That's
Tim
what
Hortons.
Canadians say.
So I'm just saying, like, I'm sure
damn,
there's
I love
risks from
Canada.
everywhere. Are we more aware of what's going on south of the border? Yeah. Maybe we should look into that. Maybe we should look into all of it and see why we're not as concerned about everything.
Well, we started out talking about these wars and how we got to watch out for the border. So we do need to know who's coming in that border unless we want to see some type of 9/11 psycho shit happen again, which is
It's possible.
terrible. Never forget.
I
Never
totally
forget.
100%.
You lock that
I
border
totally
up.
agree, but also the most important thing is our country needs to stop going over other places and fucking shit up.
It's true.
So get people
That's like
to
blaming the
then
girl for
turn-
wearing the nice pants.
That,
No, I'm just kidding.
I
a
don't
little
know
bit
about
different.
that. That's
Well,
like blaming
listen,
the guy for going to
that was a
raping.
little different,
Yeah.
but
No, listen, hold on. But
you can't blame
folks-
America
listen,
for
folks-
being tough.
folks can't hate you if you don't do nothing to them.
I mean,
Wearing the
You
nice
see what I'm
pants.
saying? Folks
Wearing
cannot
those
hate you if
Lululemons,
you
you know
don't
what
do
I'm
anything
saying?
to them.
here's the thing, and I'm not going to take sides here in this particular conversation, but I will say this. The government makes us tough on us because we don't get the truth on a lot of this shit until even years or even decades after it fucking happens. Vietnam War is a prime example
Nobody
of that.
does.
So,
That's up to,
so
that's
it's
any
like,
country.
I mean, it's like, fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like,
No, the
you
big
want to
thing is-
believe the best that we're in other countries
No,
to help,
man,
but
it's
I mean,
nah,
you got to
I'ma
think
disagree.
that
I'ma
some of it is
disagree with
not
that.
as
I'ma
cut and
disagree
dry
with
and
that.
black and
I was
white
trying
as
to see
we
what that
like to
was.
believe it is.
No, I disagree with
What do you
that,
mean?
man.
So you're saying that we're in other
Oh, they
countries?
were in here
as a
legally on a
peace-
temporary visa.
No, I said.
Well, sure.
I'm saying
So
our
there you go.
country
I mean,
I
you
said,
can't.
no,
you
I
can't
said our
it just
country has
happens,
been
bro. Like
fucking up shit.
people are assholes. Look, illegal
And-
So
immigrants. some
because
of
the
them are fucking
9/11
pieces of
hijackers
shit.
came in on a legal visa, hijackers can't
talking
come
about
in
even
illegally
before that.
across the southern border. Is
No,
that
they
your
can-
logic?
They can
there?
come in anywhere. Yeah, they can
That's
come
good
in.
logic. Yeah,
And
that'll-
besides,
that'll keep us safe.
Didn't that war? Didn't we
They could
start a
never
war?
figure out another way once they came that way.
That war was
Obviously.
actually
Okay, calm
in a
down,
different country,
Tomcat.
right? Yeah, he's on fire.
Anyways, go ahead.
But
Let's just move on to another political topic.
It's all crap. Huh.
Biden crime informant admits to collusion with Russian intelligence and is indicted. Do we have that story? Can we roll it? We need to learn more about what's going on with
That
this.
sucks.
What?
Roll the story. CNN.
Well, welcome back. The former FBI informant charged with lying about the Bidens has been rearrested. Alexander Smirnoff was arrested last week in Nevada
vodka.
on charges of lying.
Vodka.
He was released despite objections from the Justice
You
Department.
have a problem,
Well,
bro.
He was taken back into custody yesterday on the same charges, according to his lawyers.
Prosecutors claim that Smirnoff made the false allegation that both
Smirnoff.
Joe Biden and his son Hunter accepted $5 million bribes from the owner of Ukrainian energy company Burisma. That false accusation forms the basis of the House Republicans' ongoing efforts to impeach the president. For more, let's bring in our senior legal analyst, Ellie Honig. Ellie,
So
I'm confused, man.
Yeah, I mean,
Well,
I don't
it's kind of a
particularly.
it is kind of a
blame-
confusing story.
Yeah, I don't blame
But-
necessarily.
Go ahead. Basically, what the story's about is the Republicans are basing their impeachment inquiry on a lot of this guy's testimony about the Bidens and Burisma and Joe Biden apparently, supposedly, allegedly making money from that company to via kickbacks and then like firing the prosecutor who was then prosecuting his son who was working for Burisma. And those are the allegations of this guy. But now the FBI is saying this guy
he
got
lied.
that,
He
that
lied
this
about
was
it.
Russian disinformation. You know,
Right.
So-
Maybe he
so
thought
it was
he
all
was on to
lie.
something. Maybe he didn't know it was bullshit, or maybe
No.
he knew it was bullshit, but whoever he was telling it to, maybe they weren't up on it like that. But I think before you
basically
go
the
as far
Republicans
as they
got
did,
duped.
right? As far as
Well,
they
that's
go,
what it sound like to
if
me.
in best case scenario, that's what happened to them, and that's fine because that happens to people.
happens.
But I think before they go to the lengths they went, they probably should have did their own investigating
don't you
on
think they
that
did?
information. They couldn't have.
I mean, but it's
but
kinda
here's my
funny.
only
They could've,
concerns. Here are my
because
only
we
concerns
found-
about
I
it.
mean, they
this
found
guy
it.
worked for the FBI as a Russian informant
That's
for
crazy.
16 years. All of a
Dude.
sudden,
Yeah.
he's
With
now
the last
a
name
Russian
Smirnoff, he
informant.
better.
So wait, he was a Russian informant for 16 years, but now he's a Russian informant. Okay.
I don't know. I'm
I don't get. You know what I'm
confused.
saying? Like, I don't
I
get
don't
it.
know.
They were working with him for all this time, but now they don't know who he is. Like,
It
I
sound
don't
like
know.
to me
There's
they was
that,
doing
and
some-
So then-
there's
so
the
then-
video
playing
of
some
Joe
crazy
Biden,
shit.
like
So then-
on TV,
Ain't got
saying
time.
he's going to fire the prosecutor Shogun.
So then, what
To
you're
hold-
saying is then the Republican Party. What? I don't understand what you're trying to say.
I was saying
Back
it sounded
then,
like to
they're-
me that they
listen,
was doing some
what the
crooked
reason
shit
they're
and they
impeaching
got
Joe
caught.
Biden is they're saying he got bribes and kickbacks
Right,
from
right.
foreign
Okay, I
aid
get
companies
that,
and
I get
shit.
that, I get that.
That all
Go ahead,
hinged,
keep it going.
they would say, on this guy, but
Honest
James
testimony.
Comer, who is the leading up the investigation, says they're going to go forward with the impeachment anyways. Basically, that's what it is.
Okay, with the situation,
Right.
that's fine. Well, I mean, it's unfounded, so they're wasting time. They're witch hunting. Hey, how about running on policies like Republicans used to do? That way we can vote for somebody who actually fucking
Like
gives
the
a
border?
shit.
This
That was
newscast,
anything.
newscast here is being
That
brought
was
to you
insane.
by Liquid IV. Liquid
Okay.
IV. We stay hydrated. Thanks to Liquid IV, it's got minerals in it. It's got vitamins in it. It's 3 times the hydration of your typical sports drink,
Delish.
and it's very, very delish. Plus, they got the sugar-free version. What's your favorite flavor?
Lemon
Rainbow
lime, lemon lime.
And I'm glad you mentioned him too, because I was getting thirsty and you hit it right on there. I'm like, you know,
I
let
did,
me
yeah,
drink
right.
some.
Hold on, let me drink some too. Lemon lime, lemon lime.
It's now time for Tomcat's Not So Good News, brought to you by Liquid IV. Use our promo code OUTCAST when you check out and save a lot of money at liquidiv.com. Promo code Outcast. What's going on in the world?
This is the news, Gentry. It is February 28, 2024. It's country singer Jason Aldean's birthday.
Oh,
he turns 40.
Happy birthday.
Try that in a small
town. Try that. Turns 47.
That's what I'll do. Goddamn right, I'll come out and kick your ass.
Today is National Chocolate Souffle Day.
Ooh,
it's also National Pancake Day. So
I like pancakes.
All right, so my first story comes with a video. This is UFC Fight Night 237, and a fight breaks out ringside, and a fan gets knocked out. Here he goes in the white shirt right here. Get ready. Bang! Oh. Kapanga!
That was a sucker punch.
Yeah, it was.
President Dana White said he's never seen anything like this brawl in the stands. He said he was waiting for security to come forever, and they never came. Look at that guy. He is out of it, man.
That was a sucker punch, though.
Oh, well, that guy, I would watch this numerous times because it's crazy. And that guy was brawling with them, and then the dude that he punched just stood up and stood there. He had his hands down. You got to keep your hands up. Watch. Here it goes from a different angle. Dude with the ripped shirt right there. Watch. He's going to stand up and stop swinging. Here it comes. Bink.
Yeah, but that guy, he wasn't fighting that guy. He was fighting somebody else.
Oh, no, watch. He's fighting. Yeah. The other guy, yeah, that's true. This guy was
Boom,
not. It
see?
was, yeah, it's a sucker punch.
That's a sucker
His feet
punch.
went up in the air and everything. Look at him shoes.
That's a sucker punch, man. I can't give props to that.
Because he was fighting the other guy.
Sorry.
I'm just laughing because it was kind of funny. It just happened. The way it happened, it was funny.
It's funny, but that's some bullshit. That ain't no man shit.
This is a terrible story right here. Aaron Bushnell, an active duty U.S. Air Force senior airman from San Antonio, Texas, died in the hospital Sunday hours after he doused himself in flammable liquid and set himself on fire outside of the Israeli embassy in Washington.
I heard about
to protest the war.
Yeah.
He died from his injuries.
Of course he did. And that sucks.
That is a terrible story.
Horrible.
I didn't watch the whole
thing.
See,
but
I was like, oh, that's about to be real bad.
That goes back to what I said earlier about how
Of course it does. No,
we do not know what's inside the government and what they're doing. Like what's going on in Israel. Hey, they have every right to defend their country. What they're doing now, I don't know if that falls into that category.
Hold on. Wait, my news.
Oh, sorry.
All right, this is a funny story. A woman in Ireland lost more than $800,000 in an injury lawsuit stemming from a car crash after photos showed her launching a Christmas tree during a post-holiday competition and winning the event. There she is right there. Kamala Gabrowski, 36, sued her insurance company for neck and back pains from a car crash in 2017, but said she couldn't work. Said she couldn't do anything, and then she goes out and she's photographed wins this tree throwing competition. She lost $800,000. My last video, Cam Newton gets jumped.
I heard about
ex-NFL MVP Cam Newton has yet to speak out following the viral videos of him seemingly getting jumped and fighting with multiple coaches on a 7v7 tournament Cam's organization was participating in. Oh, yeah, there is. And a lot of people were commenting on how Cam's hat never falls off. Look at his hat there.
He always looks like he's headed to the Kentucky Derby. He's always wearing one of those
like his signature hats. But I saw this.
Were they hating on his hat? Is that why?
It's pissed me off because
why can't football players get together without fighting?
Cam don't have to do that, man. These kids getting out of hand and stuff, and their parents don't know how to act. You know, you don't see that like the Manning Academy and all these other camps.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean? Why I gotta be with?
This was at like a kids event too.
Yeah, it was Cam. He was his 7-on-7.
His camp. Yeah.
He don't have to do that.
Well, it looked like he wasn't the one starting the fight.
Sure, no, of course not.
Finish it.
Sure.
My hat.
That dude's
Jackass.
He's 6'5", like 260 pounds solid. That's a big ass dude, man.
He was holding his own. He wasn't. His head was up. He was good to go. He wasn't bent
the
over
biggest
or
dude
falling
there.
down. Yep.
He's taking Ray Lewis coming at him. You know, I think he could take these chumps.
That's true. That's scary.
Yeah.
That's real scary.
You're like, motherfucker.
Don't go to Diddy's house though.
Yeah, don't go to Diddy's house.
Don't drink nothing at Diddy's house.
Don't drink nothing. Don't
Put
smoke
that
nothing.
finger in your booty.
Don't eat nothing because they like to lace food. Apparently, if they're doing weird shit like that.
I had a prostate exam last week. Thank you.
Oh boy, I don't know what to tell you. Better watch
Shout out
yourself.
to Mitch McConnell finally hanging it
No,
up.
Yeah, hey.
fuck him.
82
Go sit his old
years
ass down.
old. Mitch McConnell.
Don't be a dick to your family.
Yeah.
Leave us
Yeah,
alone.
go stand in the corner, put a dunce hat on, you clown.
And
thank you for your service, Tortoise.
go get a Baconator before they raise the price of a burger at
And then
Wendy's.
you'll be like, where's
I'm
the
not even
beef?
a fan of that. I like
Yeah,
Wendy's.
that's how it
I never had a
started.
Baconator.
It started by shrinking the beef back in the day.
Remember that? The old lady?
Yeah.
Clara Bell?
But it was Wendy's that had the lady.
She did,
Where's
yeah.
the beef?
You know what? If I were going to eat a fast food burger, it'd probably be like Culver's or something like that. Maybe Five Guys.
You're bougie.
Five
I am
Guys
a bit
is dope.
bougie. Yes, I am a bit bougie.
Culver's
when it
is
comes to
all
that.
right.
Culver's
Wendy's
dope.
is good.
Five Guys is great. You can make it your way.
I love
too.
Five Guys.
Get a little relish.
I
and
love
some,
Five Guys.
Yeah,
real
so does Diddy.
jalapenos.
Diddy
No
loves
soda,
Five
no
Guys
pussy,
too.
no McDonald's.
Yeah,
He
he
does
likes them all at
apparently.
once.
Yeah.
We'll be
Bukkake
back
style.
next week, God's willing. Thanks for watching and
Peace out.
listening.
Toodles.
Yeah, man. Better get your prostate checked out, Jack.
I got-
the crap.